Podcast starts at 19 seconds.
So we are back officially again with now season 3 of Fit the Description. So let me go ahead and start off with the new intro. Well, not really new intro, it's the same intro, but hey, it's a new year. So first, let me start by saying Happy New Year's, welcome back, and let me go ahead and introduce the podcast as usual. Welcome to Fit the Description, a Black men's podcast where various Black men come together to talk about life, society, entertainment, culture, and news, and whatever else we want to talk about from various Black men's perspectives. I'm your host, G, and today we got James.
What up?
And we may have some people come on in a little while, but we'll see what happens. But again, first year back, and I got some new announcement to let y'all know about. So this might take a minute, but I got to update y'all, let you know what's going on, let you know what's new happening. And then, we're going to go ahead and get into the podcast. But let me let you know about the updates and what we did and some of the changes that we made. So first things I want to say that since we've been away, I went ahead and re-updated everything, re-updated all the episodes on the podcast. So now this one is now season 3. So we do have a season 1, season 2, and now we have season 3. I renumbered everything. Everything's kind of more cleaned up, a lot more organized. So now we have everything in order. All the podcasts are numbered right, and we actually now have season. And this season right here, this is the first episode of season 3. The next thing I got, and this is probably the biggest announcement, and I didn't realize it until I kind of looked at the dates, and I'm pretty shocked. So it's going to change a couple of things, particularly for y'all on the audio platforms. As of now, as the releasing of this one, all podcasts are up to date. So now the audio and the YouTube channels are now up to date with each other. So that means there's going to be a couple of changes. Not really many, but just about 2. So this is what's going to happen. Saturdays, the podcast will be released on YouTube. And then on Monday, it will be released on the audio platforms. It will be the same episode. It's going to be released 2 days later. And a lot of that is because Saturday is just, it's the weekend. So I wanted to put it out then. And you can see the video part. Or you can watch it on the audio platforms on Monday while you're driving to work. So that's pretty much the big change. So so the good news is y'all are now caught up. The bad news is, though, if we take a break, you're also going to be taking a break now. You are actually now caught up. So, this year, we're starting off right. The next thing I got to let y'all know is I want to just run down the list. But like I said earlier, we are on various audio platforms. And to list them out, the ones that I know so far that I wrote out, we're on Spotify, iTunes, Anchor, Google Podcasts, iHeart Radio, Amazon Music, Pocket Cast, RadioPublic, Podvine, and Stitcher. I think we're on like 1 or 2 more, but these are the ones I have written down. Oh, also, I need to let y'all know, actually, I'm going to put on the screen real quick because that's something else I got to let y'all know about. If you're looking on screen right now, what you're looking at is a Patreon. Basically, what goes on here, and actually, I need to explain to y'all the tiers and what's happening. So now that we got it up, I'm actually going to start uploading on the Patreon, but understand I want to upload as I can because I am pretty much spread thin. I got a lot of different YouTube channels I'm working on, but just so you know, because sometimes, it could get pretty rough and there's a lot of stuff that we really can't say on YouTube. So we decided to go ahead and make a Patreon. So if y'all want to check that out, there is a small fee, which you can see on the screen, but if you go ahead and become a patron, there's going to be some things that you get out of it. And this is what it is for now. So I'm going to go ahead and explain the tiers. So as you see right now, our first tier is $2 a month, which that's our appreciation tier. And all that really does is just, if you become a patron, every chapter of the podcast that we release, you're going to be put at the end on the credits. So you'll actually be credited. And it's just a thank you for being our patron and helping us build this community and build this brand. The next tier is our $3 tier, which is our experimental tier. And that's basically just content that we're just trying out. We actually, as of right now, we uploaded what is it, a reaction to what's his name, the Strat Man on his house. And so me and B so far reacted to that. So if you want to see us react, check that one out. But again, that's just our experimental tier. So that's where, you know, we try things out, try different shows. And the cool thing about this tier is that you actually may get episodes and shows on there before they actually get released on the YouTube and to the public. So if you want to have first dibs on certain shows or certain ideas that we have before, and maybe they may come out, if they do, you know, that's a good way to be, you know, first in line and see basically the work that we're trying to work on before everybody else. Now, not everything's going to be released on here first, but like I said, this just gives us a chance to just do experimental and hopefully hear back from you to see if you like it or any changes. But just gives you a chance to kind of see our ideas and gives us a chance to get some feedback. Now, the big tier, which is my favorite tier, is a $5 tier, which that's fit the description cut content. But I want to say this real quick, that so with the cut content, this is going to be here on the Patreon, and our goal is to actually launch our website, hopefully more closer to the future than further. But when we do, cut content is going to be released here, and hopefully we can get a membership page and it will be released there for the same price. These are episodes we had to cut out of the podcast, whether it's because basically it was just too long or it was a little bit, you know, kind of iffy. I like to say unsafe for YouTube. So if you want to check that out, check out on Fit the Description Cut Content. And actually, the last episode I uploaded, actually I should say the first episode, not technically the first episode, but the first episode that we uploaded was basically us going over what is it, like ratings or whatever. So like basically what everybody leads in. So I uploaded the one from 2021. We may do another one for 2022. That's our plan, but 2021 is actually up right now, so you can check that out for the $5 tier. Now, our two most expensive tiers is our $50 tier and our $100 tier. And the first one, which is the $50 tier, which honestly, I wouldn't even really worry about these because this is more if we become bigger. Well, I take that back. When we become bigger, that's when these are going to apply. But just to explain to you what's going to happen. So the $50 tier is guaranteed to get your questions answered. So we don't really have a big audience yet. So right now, this is your best chance if you want to be a part of the podcast and ask a question and get them answered. I would say do it right now. Because as we get bigger, if you want a guaranteed way to get your question answered on the podcast or even be featured, you want to go on here. And I mean, I don't know if we could do it every episode, but we'll make sure that if you do pay, we will make sure to answer your question no matter what. Even if it's not on the next episode, it will be on an upcoming episode, but you will get your question answered. But it's just a guaranteed way. If you have a question for us, you can get answered. So you don't have to be in the comments and we pick and choose. You can actually make sure that you're on the podcast. Now, the $100 tier, that's our most expensive tier. That allows you to choose a topic that we have to go over on a future episode of Fit the Description. So now I would say this. I know those are pretty high, but honestly, I'll just be totally 100% real with you. That is because, but we just don't want to be overloaded. That's why it's so high, because if we do get them, we don't want too many. But again, if you want a guaranteed way to be a part of the podcast, you can either get your question answered or you can go ahead and, you know, $100 and you can pick a topic. And I am also at this, there also may be a chance that we may invite you on to maybe do a debate with one of us, depending on if we like your question. And it just depends on who wants to do it, because we are thinking about doing new shows. And I think that's the next thing I want to talk about, is that in the future, as you know, Fit the Description is the flagship show for this channel, OPN. But my goal is to expand this YouTube channel and offer you more content and more shows. And we do have one. I do have one in the works, which is not going to be me. It's actually going to be somebody else. And he already has a couple of episodes recorded. I don't know when he's going to be ready. But once he's ready and I get a few more episodes, we're going to go ahead and put it on here. And yeah, because our goal is to expand this channel. Because I want to be honest with you. The theme of this year is growth. and we really, really, really want to grow this year. We really want to make an effort to really, grow this channel and grow this brand. So hopefully y'all rock with us. Now, a few more things before we're done. Like I said, this is a big update. I just want to get this out the way so we don't have to worry about this in the future. I now do, if you haven't heard of the Wisdom app, check that out. I actually do different, basically talks on there, or I like to call them rambles because I just go on there and ramble. But if you want to just hear from me and, and also hear from other people, because I also ask random people questions on there, check out the Wisdom app. I definitely enjoy it. I definitely like it. I think y'all will enjoy it. And again, if you just want to hear me ramble for like an hour or two, that's the way to do it. You can kind of get my thoughts when I'm thinking about throughout the day, what my plans are for the podcast. And you may get like, a few gems that you won't get anyplace else. And I basically just do live streams once a week. So you'll have to catch me. But if you catch me, you can hear from me. And not only that, I even bring on guests. So actually, the funny thing is, I actually had a chance to talk to the owner of the Wisdom app. So that was pretty cool. And yeah, I mean, my goal, hopefully one day, if I get another chance, I would love to do an interview with her about the app and, what she did and, how she went through the process. But yeah, so that was pretty cool. But I also talked to many people on there. So if you ever want to, have a chance to talk to me directly, that's the best way to do it. Maybe I'll try to get some of the other people on the podcast on there. We'll see what happens. I gotta see. But that is one way if you want to, know what's directly going on and want to talk to me personally, that's kind of the way to do it. Let me see. Whew, got a lot to go, but we're almost done. We're also on Rumble just in case. So we actually do dual uploads on Rumble. Oh, I want to say shout out to the audience on Rumble. I see y'all. I went on there. I pay attention. I be seeing y'all watching. I be seeing y'all likes. I see y'all over there, and I want to thank y'all for checking us out. And definitely, I just want to make sure to let y'all know that we haven't forgot about you. And yes, we do an upload on Rumble, so you can catch us here on YouTube, or you can catch us there on Rumble. We're based on both places, so just in case something does happen to the YouTube channel, we do have a backup. So if you're on Rumble, shout out to y'all and keep checking us out. If you're here on YouTube, we're gonna be here. So, and also, and I'm just gonna let y'all on Rumble know that I don't check it as often as I do YouTube, but hey, again, if you have anything you want to say, anything you want to comment, make sure to come over to YouTube and do a little comment underneath. Let me see. So yeah, so that's it with Rumble. And also, I guess the other thing is that we do have an Instagram, Opinion Piece Network on Instagram. I haven't posted anything on there. I need to work on it. I just haven't had time. But we do have an Instagram. If you want to subscribe, if you want to check us out, we are over there. And the last thing that I gotta say is, I understand that these podcasts could be pretty long, so if you want to check out more small form factors of the podcast, make sure to check us out on Fit the Description or Fit the Description podcast on YouTube, where you get clips of ours. And actually, pretty soon I might be releasing something kind of crazy on that channel. So stay tuned for that. And well, it's not even going to be a clip. It's probably going to be a short. So stay tuned to that. Actually, maybe a clip and a short. I got to figure it out. But just stay tuned, because I think you're going to see something crazy. So I'm going to start working on that pretty soon here, because I do have an idea. I want to try it out, see what happens. And then, oh, the good news is that we're back, but this is the bad news though. Because we're back, it looks like for right now, we're going to have to go back down to 2 to 3 clips a week, outside of how we did 4 clips a week. And that's only because that we're back, so I only have so much time. And I kind of messed up because I didn't clip out as many as I thought I did, so I still got to go through it. But if you do want to see small form factors of this podcast, make sure to check out the clips channel, Fit the Description here on YouTube. And yeah, and then after that, I guess the last thing I want to say, again, Happy New Year's. Thank y'all for rocking with us. We're back again. And again, like I said, the theme of this year is to grow. So hopefully you help us out. So make sure to like and subscribe, and make sure to tell your people and tell them to like and subscribe and share it. That was a lot to get through. This is our longest opening. I do not plan on having an opening this long at all, but we're going to go ahead and get to the podcast.
It sucks.
That pretty much was the video, though.
Okay, even that, if that was the video.
So basically, they pulled him over. They got a little aggressive. Then, they were trying to get him out of the car. He bolted once they got him out of the car. They chased him down. and then just got overzealous and did some fucked up shit to him. So, I mean, no matter what, once they finally had the cuffs on him, he really, I mean, he was pretty much out of his struggling once they already had him in cuffs. So, anything after that, whatever.
Okay, that's weird. It just dropped.
That's like, fuck this dude. That's fear. Yeah.
Zoom got me. I was listening. I was like, and then it just dropped. Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah. They got aggressive when they were trying to the initial stop. Like when G turned on the thing, when they were like trying to get him out of the car. That was on the initial. Then he took off running.
Okay.
Chased him down. He was trying to get home, which is why G was like he was calling for his mom. I guess I don't know for sure, but from the conversation we were having earlier, they said he was either around his house or pretty close to it. So he was trying to get somebody's attention. So his mom hopefully would have came out. It's all speculation, but a couple of the people that we were talking to had pretty good knowledge about it. So yeah, when they ended up hemming him up again, they were just on it. And they couldn't really read him his Miranda rights just because of the simple fact of they had never fully gotten control of him, and it was just out of hand. At the beginning, you usually doing that while you're arrested. You got to be handcuffed to do all that. So they were going. I mean, yeah, like I said, the situation was just kind of fucked up. Once they got there, and that was kind of the argument we were having earlier. It's like they put cops on these high ass pedestals, but you just got to understand that these are people. So
exactly,
their adrenaline start going. They start making the same stupid decisions that any other person would make. But they get so much leeway as far as because they're supposed to be professionally trained. And we brought up George Floyd earlier too.
All right.
It's just the situations aren't really the same, but they are.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know.
But like I said though, like, hey, G, you said these are the special force too.
Yeah, I'll give me 1 second. No, I'll answer this real quick. No, yeah. I'm almost back, but no, I'll just answer this real quick. From what I heard, this is just a rumor. It's not that they're like, I guess this is what I've heard. That I guess that like force, like I guess they're like a special force that was picked. That's basically picked by the governor of that state or that city or something like that. That's what I heard. I don't know if it's true. So take that as a rumor. Take that as a grain of salt. But that's something I heard that they were like hand-picked like a hand-picked department part of that police force, from what I was told.
Okay. Well, I'll keep that in mind. Until we get further proof, I'll just keep that in mind. But do you know why did they pull this guy over to begin with? Do you know? Like, was he speeding or like why did they pull him over? Like, that's what I want to know. Like, there was like when they pulled him out the car, there was already like 5 police officers there. So I'm wondering, like, what happened to get to that point? Reckless driving. Okay. So he was driving recklessly. Okay.
Yeah. So he was driving reckless. They pulled him over. Like I said in the video, they're kind of animated. So I mean, maybe I don't know. Anything else is kind of speculation. Take over, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were kind of like trying to aggressively get him out of the car, which I have seen at Takeover kind of before, because the cops, don't want to around with that.
Right.
But then the dude was just like, calm down. And they were like, we don't want to hear that shit. Let's fuck out of here. But then when they got him out, it was kind of like some shuffling, some stuff. It seemed like they were already pretty aggressive with him, and he just wasn't having it, so he just took off on foot, and they couldn't catch him because G was showing you the video. The dude was on foot for a minute, and he stopped. He started radioing in. That's probably when the rest of the cops got there because they pulled up in cars, and then all that shit.
Yeah, because that's why I say one of the worst things someone could do is run away. I mean, I know the situation looked bad, but once you run away, I don't know what like you said, like you just said.
It makes sense though. It makes sense because, like, when I was younger, I could see if some animated cops came up to me, I would be like, "Oh shit!" like I wouldn't want to get out of that car because, you can, if you watch the beginning of the video, it seemed like those cops had already, their adrenaline was already up. Like, I don't know if they had just came from a call or what the fuck happened. But they were kind of already, that's why I keep saying, like, they already were kind of animated. They were already a little aggressive towards them. And he was just like, what the fuck, calm down. But it's gonna, people that are gonna side with the cops are gonna say that he wasn't compliant. Like, he was trying to ask them questions, but again, the other people that were going to side with him are going to say, well, of course he was asking questions. These motherfuckers came up on him aggressively. No matter what he was doing, he's like a 29-year-old dude, even though that is kind of older.
Right.
Still, if no matter how old you are, if some cops come up to you, hype, you're gonna be like, oh shit, well, calm down. Like, you're gonna think twice before you roll down the window or open that door.
Right.
But then once he got out and everything was just kind of aggressively happening, he figured he didn't want no parts of it. He just bolted.
Right.
But as everybody knows, if somebody's already animated, somebody's already aggressive, and you take off, so you're definitely not listening to what they just told you, oh, they're gonna get the level, they're gonna go from level 10 to level 49. The only thing he could have did was not get caught.
Correct.
So as soon as they caught up with him, then it's honestly like Grand Theft Auto. Like, he went from 2 stars to 5 real quick.
Right.
And everybody came out ready to play. And I mean, it sucks because the dude's not a big dude. He was just kind of he was already out of his weight class. Them cats came up on him, and it was just like, they weren't playing.
Yeah. Yeah, that was very unfortunate, man. I said those cops were completely out of line, man. I said that. Well, I said they. Well, I just want to see.
And you're right. And you're right about let's see when they bring out all the, because they still haven't gotten a definite like what he was doing, like reckless driving. There's so much, like, that's such a broad spectrum. Like, when it finally, after they burn a couple cities down, and all of a sudden it's gonna come like he was in a stolen car or some goofy shit like that,
Right.
But they're just, it's crazy because this didn't happen like yesterday. Like, that dude was in the hospital for a couple of days before he died. bro, this has been building.
Yeah.
Those cops got arrested. They got out on bail, like all of that shit.
Right.
So it just so happens that the footage was released today.
Right.
And when that happened, they knew that shit was going to get riled up. And then I get it. They couldn't hold it because so many people had been getting so far animated about it.
Right.
Wanting answers. But like you said, well, they can't bring out everything out. But problem is they can't bring everything out because they can't they have to give people something.
Right.
Especially now when you talk about, oh, these people got body cams and they got this and that. They're not gonna wait 2 months for you to come in and be like, yeah, here's everything we got.
Right.
They like, you can give us this now. You can do this now. We gonna burn it. So regardless, people gonna try to burn everything down just because that's what they do.
Right.
So
yeah, I'm curious since these cops were black.
mm-hmm. Which is
I wonder. I wonder how especially black organizations, how they're going to approach this. Are they just going to ignore it?
Well, that's why I asked G as soon as he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna start." I'm like, "Good." So what the fuck was Black Lives Matter gonna have? What the fuck gonna have something to say about this shit? Like I've always said, like people aren't you guys are like trying to clump everything together. These are fucking people making stupid ass decisions that are costing lives out here, and that's because you're giving them that kind of power. But people are gonna be like, no, it's because the blacks and the whites and shit. Bro, it's because these people fucking they get power and they take it to their head. Now you got black people doing this shit.
Yeah.
But it's not like this is the first time they've done it. Black people do this shit all the time.
All the time. And they're even worse. They could be even worse.
Just like white people do that shit all the time.
Yeah.
Like cops do this shit all the time because they can get away with it.
Exactly.
So I don't understand what Black Lives Matter is. I mean, whatever. Yes, it happens to black people. That is true. But I mean, yeah.
Well, when it comes to the taking away the police power by dividing the union between like the lawyers, the judge, and the police, because they're all like under the same union, of protection. Do you think that should be like a fighting point to divide the police department to take them away from under that protection?
The fuck is that? That's not gonna do anything. That's not gonna do anything, and that wouldn't make any sense. All you're gonna do is that's like you taking a mafia and breaking it up and making 2 or 3 different mafias. Because no matter what, they're always gonna have power. Lawyers always have power.
Right.
Judges have power. Cops have power. So you saying they shouldn't be in the same union, yeah, okay. And you can't break out the union because the union is what fucking America was built on. Hardcore fucking union workers. You trying to dismantle unions? You got your damn mind. They gonna send your ass to Russia. So yeah, no. At the end of the day, you just gonna have to deal with that shit.
Right.
And I mean, it's like I said, it's cops, bro.
Yeah.
You give somebody the right to shoot and beat the shit out of somebody if they disobey, and especially because the dude disobeyed his laws. Like if you tell somebody to do something they ain't listening, that's just gonna end up bad. It's because they put these most of these cops got super control issues.
Oh yeah.
They just want people to abide by their law, by their rule, what they say. As soon as you start questioning it, they have an issue with it.
It
I
was
know
very
cops. I
fast.
deal with cops. I understand how they fucking work.
Yeah. Shit, man. Even people who are security guards, and they practically had no power,
But they
and
feel like
they feel like it. They be power tripping like a mug, man. I was like,
you give them a badge, bro. You give them a badge. That's it.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, man.
I mean, it's interesting, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
look at B. I've seen B roll up on people all the time, man, at this station, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm the head person in charge. He be smacking people around. I'm just fuck this.
Oh man.
Nah, bro. I mean, honestly, it's just like you said, man. It is a sad situation because dude lost his life.
Yeah.
Once all the facts come out, it doesn't matter. He's still a fucking young man that lost his life.
Right. Yeah,
I
man.
mean, I don't know. Again, when all the fact people, I don't give a shit what kind of facts this and that. Yeah, you can't really say that. You can't really put it like that, but
yeah, because the life was still lost.
But
As
then,
it. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, but then you got the other side of the coin, and the people that are gonna side with the cops, that like people are gonna be lynching them. I'm like, you gotta have an opinion about it, and you know it's either one way or another. So,
there's always gonna be the people who's always gonna be for the quote unquote justice, to be on the cop side, and there's always gonna be someone who's gonna have sympathy for the other,
the little debate we were having earlier, there was literally a retired cop and a couple of people that are all like pro cop. There are 4 cops, and honestly, most of them still were like, yeah, they kind of handled that wrong, but they were like, it. You can't put that on the whole justice system. You can't put that on the whole cop situation. You got to say these dudes handled that shit wrong.
Oh, correct.
Because even in the video, so the dude got laid the fuck out. He was done. And the paramedics came up and they just kind of look at him like, oh yeah, that dude fucked up.
Right.
They don't try to help him. There was a big ass time lapse before they tried to give him assistance. I mean, I think the quote was something like a half an hour went by before they actually were like, oh yeah, we should help this dude. That's why G said, oh yeah, 2 EMTs are in trouble too.
Right.
Because they came up with everybody else just sitting there shooting shit like, oh yeah, they fucked up.
Right.
And they were like, well, people were already saying, well, they probably thought dude was already dead, but he ended up getting to the hospital, and they like tried. The dude was in the hospital for like 2 days,
right,
before he died. And the videos of him at the hospital, he was fucked up, like he got the dog shit beat out of him. This kid turns so yeah, just. But again, does that mean all paramedics are bad too?
No.
But that's what everybody's gonna say. We need to disband the fucking police state. Or you want to disband the police? But then what the fuck happens when somebody steals your shit?
Yeah, no, I don't want that to happen. I like for my part, I just want people for those police officers that doesn't do their job correctly. I want them to be prosecuted just like anyone else who fucked up on their job and did something wrong. If I was on my job and I kill someone, I'm going to jail for life because I didn't That is all that president. If I went on my job and acted like that and killed someone, I'm going to jail for life. I didn't do my job properly. I'll be I'll being a maniac. I just want the same to happen to these police officers that doesn't do their job correctly, like tonight, like what we saw tonight. That was those police officers, they were mad, man. They didn't even try to do the job right.
But that's
so
just it. They're humans. They're not cops. Their job occupation is cops. They're fucking people just like us. So something fucking happened and they was ready to go. And just so the unfortunate is this dude was the one who, caught the wrath.
Yeah. And that's why I say I want them to be punished. I mean, yes, we're human. Yes. I get it that there's gonna be times where your pipes blow, but when you do things so out of control, Bo, where to a point where you're killing somebody for no reason, it's like no, you got to go.
Well, not only that, I want to jump in there real quick. Not only that, to me, and I get what you're saying, that you're human, but the thing is that when you're an officer, in my personal opinion, this is what I believe, there's more responsibility on you than anybody else. Like I have a high expectation of officers. I expect you to be trained properly. I expect you to know what you're doing. I expect you to be able to make better judgment. I expect you not to go into those places. I get it. You may have had a bad night. It may be hard, but I'm sorry. You have the power to take my life. And with that power comes up a hell of a lot of responsibility. And if you're not willing to take on that responsibility properly, then you should be punished properly. So I'm sorry if I don't have that much sympathy or empathy. I get it. People are human. I get it. But at the end of the day, you have the power to take somebody's life and can walk away from it. I do not.
Yeah, no.
Correct. Yeah.
G, like I said, G just played the whole LL Cool Pad is lost because you didn't wait for him to start the video, asshole.
Everybody else already seen the video anyway. Everybody, this is old news. Everybody else,
the video. That's why this is so big. The video just came out today. They just released it like a couple hours ago.
But they've been talking about it, right?
Well, the dude got beat up like a fucking week or something ago.
Yeah, I didn't know until
the dude died like a couple days after he got his ass kicked.
Yeah.
But yeah, G was an asshole and jumped the gun and decided to play all the videos and everything. He didn't want to wait for you. As soon as you left, he was like, fuck LL Cool Pad. We're going to turn this shit on right now.
That's fucked up, G.
That's fucked up.
Not what happened.
That's exactly what happened. I got the report right here. Watch this. Hey, G, we should wait for LL Cool Pad. Man, fuck LL Cool Pad. We're turning this shit on right now. You see this video? It's crazy. Breaking news, everybody. I got this audio recording of G saying he was just going to turn on the video.
Oh, wow. I was trying to get some nourishment.
That's it. LL Cool Pad starving to death. He said, hold on, I'll be right back. G was like, man, look at it. Let me play it again. Man, fuck it. I'm going to turn this video on right now.
I thought you was different, G.
Damn. G drunk with power just like these guys, bro. He just over here turning on shit when they want to. Nope. Now what? We're gonna have a lopsided fucking podcast because LL Cool Pad in the dark. He trying to figure everything out. He asking questions, trying to find videos. He wants to see this shit.
I don't want to see it. That's fucked up.
Well, then how can you add it?
I just want to know why. Like
the fuck. So does everybody in America.
It was Tyreek kicking ass or something.
You know how you find that out? You watch the video. See how you thought? I don't want to see the video. I just want to know, was he kicking ass? Okay, yeah, I don't understand.
I posted a link in the chat.
Somebody.
They didn't actually kill him.
They beat him to death.
No,
they beat him.
They
to
just
the point
beat
that
him
he
up.
had to go to the hospital and die.
Well, I mean, if theoretically they didn't kill him, they did beat him up. No, they didn't kill him at all.
Why is he dead then?
Well, if I was a cop in that situation and I was saving my ass, I would just point out that the fucking EMTs didn't do anything. They just came up and looked at him like, "Oh, he's beat the shit," and they just kind of hung out.
Like, what'd you guys do? Like,
no, they again, you see it in the video. The paramedics are
paramedics. They just show up like, whoa, you guys crazy.
No, again,
we can't do shit for them.
You have to watch the video. The paramedics sit there with the cops like chilling. No, with the cops, the paramedics sit there chilling like, damn, dude's fucked up.
Yeah,
but they don't like do anything. They don't help him. They don't try to. They don't try to get him in the ambulance. Well,
they should take him away to the hospital.
No, he just sat there.
Yeah, that's fucked up. He's all.
Well, he was out. No, he was fucking out. Like they were trying to get him to sit up, and he was not. He was done. That dude was out. They had beat the shit out of him by that point. So, I mean,
what was the fight about? Why did they show up on the scene?
G doesn't want to talk to you. He said he posted the link. So if you want to go watch it on your, like, see, I told you, G's drunk with power tonight, man. He's animated. He ain't even speaking on here. Look at that. Shit. Damn, that is fucked up. He don't want to help you at all in this conversation.
Oh, wait, hold on. Wait. None of that shit is true, first off. Number two, LL Cool Pat left, and like I said, I had another topic that was a lot more funner. But beyond that, I did post it in the chat because I don't know what you want me to say about it. Like we already had a conversation. I don't know what I can do. I mean, James seemed like he had it better than me. He seemed like he had more information than I do. I'm still trying to figure out all that's going on. I'm still trying to get over not to be pissed the fuck off and being like, we need to go riot. Not even fucking March.
Nah, we don't need to
we need to go riot. Nigga, for what? Nigga, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What is riot? Like, never mind. We already went again, like I told B earlier. We went through this shit the other day. Fuck that gonna help you. We've already
it doesn't do nothing.
Oh no, I agree. That's why I said
go riot.
No, and I agree. But all I'm saying is it's just one of those things.
You don't. You just said, I'm trying to be not bad. I'm trying to not riot. The fuck? Go ahead. Be goofy. Go ahead, riot. See what happens. Get all your little people together. Go fucking knock off a Kmart or Target or something.
Shit happened on the train, like in Long Beach, man. That shit was weird. And it was like some weird big ass dude who's all fucking trying to. Seems like he was trying to promote a riot. He was like a big, weird, big ass dude, but you can tell he wasn't homeless, but he was trying to dress like he was homeless, and he had a mask on, and he had a bomb ass watch on. I'm like, he was all loud and shit. He was like, "Yo!" There's a train stop for some reason, and they had like the police swooping by and some big ass police truck. I was just sitting on the balcony watching, but it got boring. So, but it was weird. The dude seemed like he was trying to instigate like a riot or something. He was being all loud and kind of making fun of the situation, and he was all making hand gestures at the cops and stuff. Talking about it's cool, and they didn't say nothing to him, acting a fool. You know?
Yeah, I remember the George Floyd riots, and you know, where I live, they were blocking the streets, Avenue S, Gino that is,
yeah.
And I'm looking over there, I'm looking at them blocking the street. It's hot outside, and I'm like,
I got some.
are y'all supposed to be mad at the police? Why y'all way out here for? You would think they'll be like at the police station or something.
No, that's the
You
part where you
know,
don't want to be at the police station. Well, that's not true because I mean, if you remember during the George Floyd time, I think what it was in Atlanta, they actually took it over.
yeah.
Yeah, so never mind. I take that back.
You would think they'll be over there, right? You know, or the city hall, you know, somewhere where there's actual where they can actually talk to people with real power. You think they'll, you know, be in front of their buildings, their houses?
They're not, because they don't. You do understand that they're just like G just said. They're upset.
Yeah.
They don't have any direction. They don't have any. They don't know what the fuck they want to do. They just want to show everybody they're angry. That's why this shit never fucking works. I just so.
Yeah, and that's why I never would never do none of these riots because it's unorganized.
No. I know.
It's not even that it's unorganized, bro. It's a riot. It's not nothing. Nothing's gonna fucking come out.
What you gonna do? Go steal some shit from a building, or light some shit on fire, or just go downtown and yell, throw some bricks? What is that gonna do?
I mean, I think James just hit the nail on the coffin. That's exactly what it is. It's just like I know I said it.
Well, I never just talk.
I know how
go ahead.
No, I already said it. Like I said, it's like you said, hit the nail on the coffin. It's just that we're mad and people want to rage. I'm not saying it's the right thing to do, and you guys make great points. That yes, I do agree with it. It's just right now. It's just it's in my emotions because I'm sorry, you know, like I am really fucking tired of seeing fucking men fucking dying, screaming for the mama. I'm dying. That shit, I don't know. That shit just doesn't sit right with me.
Yeah, you're gonna definitely get canceled over that.
My bad.
You're definitely gonna get canceled over that, bro.
What?
And again, I did explain that earlier. I don't know if G was listening. You do understand he was heading to his mom's house, right?
I know, and that's what I'm saying. I'm getting real tired of black men dying screaming for the mom. That's getting fucking ridiculous. Like that's the shit that pisses me off.
But what? That doesn't make any fucking sense. If I'm a fucking 2 doors down from my mom's house and I'm getting the shit.
No. Okay. No. I think you're misunderstanding me. I'm not. No, I'm saying that it just pisses me off seeing that sight. Like that shit sucks. Like I'm not happy to see that. Like that shit really bugs the fuck out of me to see grown men dying screaming for the mama. Like that is a sad sight.
Nigga, if my cousin was over there, I'd be screaming for him. You're missing that point.
I get it.
Fixated on the fact that they were screaming for his mom, but shit, nigga, I would scream for Bob Barker if that nigga was next to me. Like you try to fixate on that shit, and that's the part that riles people up. No, I'm tired of these niggas crying for their mama and shit like that, bro. That shit is not what the fuck it is about. This nigga was trying to get somebody to come outside to help his ass.
No, I get it. That's fucked up. I mean, that's really fucked up, and I mean, it's sad. And that's really sad. And I wish he was able to get home, and maybe because who knows, maybe if his mama or somebody came out.
No, fuck that. Here's a good point. Yeah, I saw it. No, but I'm about to hit G with a hard one, and he ain't gonna be able to answer it. So, all right, G, check it out. Here we go. Again, I mean, you know what, man? Should I just be quiet? Because we went through this enough the other day. You don't even know if you gonna air that shit. So, all right. But you know what? Fuck it. He can edit this shit out. All right, G, check this out, bro. I got questions for you.
Okay.
All right. So say this shit wasn't in Memphis. It was chilling over there, posted up, gangbanging. You know what I'm saying? Dude was getting his ass beat like a pinata, like this dude was. But it was outside your fucking house, and he was screaming for his mama. Would you go outside and help?
Damn. You know, it's such a you know it's no.
This nigga needs to answer it because we went through this shit the other day, and I told him he was the main one talking about I'm upset. I want to riot. Okay, now you got a fucking choice. You gonna go out there and help him? Or you gonna sit inside and wait for this nigga to die so you can go get some new Jordans? I'll wait.
And that's funny that you said that because you were 100% how you say I'm not going to answer it. I mean, I don't know if I could just sit there and just let this dude die. But I mean, I'll be honest, I don't know what I'll do. I mean, I'll be 110%. I don't know what I'll do. It's like I say, because I'll be honest, it's easy to say, oh, go do, which again, I do not recommend it. I'm not trying to promote it. I'm just saying, I'm just angry right now. Do not go riot. I do not promote that at all. Do not do that. With that being said, though, I mean, I don't know what I would do. That's just honest to God truth. Because I would love to say I would go in there and do something, but I don't know. But I don't know if I could just sit there and just watch that. I mean, I would have to record or something. Like, I don't know if I could just sit there and just watch some dude or some kid screaming and like just let that shit go down without at least bare minimum like putting that on live stream or something at least. But yeah, I don't know. I'll be honest with you. That's my honest to God. That's honesty, because like I said, it's easy to do. It's easier for me to say what I said when I'm with the mass group of people. But me on my own, I don't know. I don't know.
That's exactly why I just asked it, because you know what? Everybody gets all hype, and it just like Patrick said, oh, the dude was trying to incite a riot. Yeah, there's a bunch of people like that. Everybody gets animated. Everybody gets hype. Everybody's sitting there rah and up and down. Look, we should just take it to the streets. We should just destroy everything we work hard for. Fuck that. Rah. But when it comes down to it, this motherfucker sitting in your face, he in your goddamn yard getting beat up on. And you gonna sit there and be like, you know what? Like you just said, I mean, I don't know if I could stand there and watch this dude get killed. Maybe I gotta live stream it. What the fuck? Nigga, 10 minutes ago, you said after he was dead, you was gonna hype up everybody and we was gonna go march and tear up shit and riot and because everybody's upset.
Yes.
I think at the fucking minimal, seeing these cops beating the shit out of a handcuffed dude would have got you hyped right then and there. All that passion should have came out.
What
the difference is
I don't know.
when it's in your face and you watching this dude getting his ass beat, all of a sudden you like, man, because if you go over there, that's gonna be you. So shit, maybe I should just hide under the curtain and take some pictures and shit.
Yeah, I mean, and don't get me wrong. Like I said, I'm somebody who's been out there and stopped the fight. But I'm like when police get involved, that's what I said. I don't know.
Fight.
This is my point. Dog. My point. And that's what I'm saying. With police involved, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But then
Tupac Helped when the police was doing whatever they was doing, and Tupac showed up and shot at the police and beating up some whatever. He did something. He shot the police. Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
I don't think you got all the
intel
on that one.
Yeah, I think that's right.
You got all the intel on that one. You may want to have cut that part out till you review it.
Yeah.
I mean, you may want to do your sources before we post that on the podcast, dog. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I feel you probably should investigate that a little further.
Ain't that white was in jail?
No, you really should investigate that a little further. I mean, shit. Tell a Google man to go over here and fucking do that shit, because I mean,
that's always heard.
You could be right, but I mean, I don't know, dog. That sounds a little
real rough.
Yeah, that may be a lot of rumors. Maybe a lot of rumors over there with Huck Finn and the abominable snowman and shit.
They have the Tupac Museum down here in Atlanta.
The fuck does that have to do with anything? Did it show him shooting that? Was it a video of him shooting at some cops?
I never saw it.
But yeah, anyway, I mean, hey, so how about we shelve that for a second? And if you find the actual shit, then you can jump back in like, yeah, Tupac, you can add that in. We just edit that out.
Yeah, I ain't ashamed.
We need to do some fact checking first, dog. I don't know what the fuck we need to get some. Where's CNN at? Let's fact check real quick. Shoot that cops.
Tupac shot cops. Let's see.
Holy shit.
Leon Tupac two cops in Atlanta while they were filming. Well, this ain't the news, but this
ain't the correct news.
This what you call it? DJ.
Oh, was that DJ Vlad or something?
Yeah.
Okay. But I mean, G just posted something online, bro.
Ella Cooper might be actually right.
It says how he got away with it. Cooper said that's how he went to jail.
Yeah.
That means he didn't get away with it.
Yeah.
I mean, you got arrested.
So, on Halloween '93, Pac tried to stop two white off-duty cops from harassing a black driver in Atlanta, but when one of them pulled his gun, Pac shot first in self-defense.
Yeah. That's not the same as what you just said.
I mean,
yeah,
it's close. It's close. I guess there was some shooting. Tupac was in it, and he shot at cops because they pulled guns on him.
Hold on. There's something important to this.
Bang on him like.
Hold on, wait. Hold on. There's something important.
Yeah, he stopped beating on him. Pop.
Hold on a sec. Wait a second. Let me read this. Yeah, hold on. Let me read this real quick. Then early in the morning of October 31st, 93, he shot 3 times at 2 white men who pulled a gun on him outside of his hotel in Atlanta, Georgia, not knowing they were off-duty cops. Police arrested him the next morning and charged him with 2 counts of aggravated assault. I said that wrong.
It's called aggravated, bro.
Thank you.
But why did you get into it with him? Because they was fucking with somebody, right?
Yes. But they were off duty. That's a key fact.
But you didn't know they was cops.
Yeah.
Either way,
it says it at the top. The fuck are you? Did you just highlight that after it said this shit at the top?
Yeah.
Either way,
it says it right there.
Yeah, it does.
It says it it says it in big ass letters. That's why I was like, why are you making a big deal? It says in the headline, with off-duty police officers. I'm talking to G. He keeps saying, look, I gotta read this. It says off.
I didn't.
It says it 10 times.
I didn't read it right. I missed.
You need to fact check too. We need all these folks out there to fact check and say something.
Well, that's why I had the article up.
I wasn't too far off.
I tried to say G was the one that pulled it. I'm like, okay, it's in the same realm. It's like you were looking for Waldo and found Christopher Columbus. I don't know.
Gaslighting, making me feel
gaslighting you.
The fuck? The fuck? I don't know what I'm talking about.
Well, you didn't. That shit says. I mean, it's like shooting. It's like playing horseshoe.
Oh, shit.
He did shoot at people, and they were cops. He didn't quite know they were cops when he shot at them. But they ended up arresting him. So obviously they were cops. Potato, tomato, Burger King. I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, he popped some cops.
He did not.
He shot at some cops?
He shot, exactly. He just shot at cops. Because they pulled guns on him. So, again, if you're quote-unquote Tupac, and somebody put, like we were saying earlier, if somebody pulls a gun on you, obviously if you have one, you're gonna pull one back. Especially if you don't know that they're cops and you just think they're run-of-the-mill dudes. Hell yeah, I'm gonna try to defend myself. And that's how he got away with it, because they said he did it in self-defense. You don't identify you're a cop and pull a gun on me, I'm pulling a gun.
He got away with the story that he didn't know.
I mean, that's possible too. He had money. He had good lawyers, but I mean, at the end of the day, still, you was like, nah, man, Pop went at some cops back in the day. Like, that was how you started this. That's why I was like, you probably should fact check that. So, but again, you was in that. You was in the realm. I'll give you, 50%. I'll give you that. There were cops. They were white. I'll give you that part. Did he know they were cops? No. Did he kill any of them? No.
I mean, how you gonna write?
Did he go to jail for it? No.
How you gonna write it? There's some black cops killed him, man. You gonna be like,
G doesn't care. He's just upset. Okay, he's going riot. Black lives matter. Yes, they do. Okay, so if they matter, we're gonna let the cops out of jail because they black too. Fuck that. We need to burn some shit down.
Big kids. You gonna go to college?
I mean, I don't know, dude. The whole situation is fucked up. But I mean, yeah. Black Lives Matter is stuck. Black Lives Matter then went on vacation right now. I'm gonna tell you that right now because they ain't got shit to do. They got a damn thing to say about this. Any of them activists that's always out fucking talking about the white man, yeah, all of them motherfuckers, they're all taking the same break. That shit is crazy, dude. That shit is ridiculous. That shit sucks. I mean, it sucks, but
why 6? Was it like 6 of them? Or
5 tops.
Like, why did 5 beat up that guy so bad?
Again, you have to watch the video that G didn't want you to see.
If I didn't want to see it, I wouldn't have posted the link. I do want to see it, but
okay, you talking to the dude who won't even check the fucking Facebook. You gonna post a link?
Okay, good point.
Yeah,
good
exactly.
point.
Exactly.
Good point.
Hey, check this out. This guy can't read, but I did just show him this letter right here. He should know what this meant. Motherfucker's blind. Yeah, I know. And I showed him the letter. So he shit. All right, if I didn't want him to see the letter, I would have showed him the letter. Motherfucker's blind. Fair point. But I still did it. He gonna take the same Tupac defense your ass just did. Look, man, I'll tell you right now, you may be right, but I'm right too. I posted the link. I wanted him to see this shit. This motherfucker doesn't even want his own link to this shit. What you gonna send him a link?
I don't have any of his information.
Exactly.
Don't send it to my Facebook.
See?
Because I don't be on Facebook.
Bro, this motherfucker is literally, he doesn't even get his own Zoom link. What the fuck?
You do it through TikTok.
Send him the link through TikTok, bro.
What's his
You got
TikTok?
one, bro?
What?
No, I don't have a TikTok, but let me see what I can do.
You have a TikTok?
Nobody has no goddamn TikTok.
The hell? I'll tell you.
Okay, what's your name on TikTok?
The boy TJ got a TikTok. Yeah. When you get a TikTok.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's also got issues on that.
Oh.
You know they talk about banning it, right?
Yeah, but they'll make something new. They try to make like a fake TikTok on YouTube, but it's kind of whack.
No, actually, no. The rumor is they're gonna switch because you actually get a higher payout if you go to YouTube Shorts because they actually pay you on the payout. The payout split is actually way higher than on TikTok. That's why they're saying
but it's not like TikTok though.
True. I don't know.
I mean, that's cool for people that's getting paid off of TikTok, but I'm talking about the people who were just enjoying TikTok.
Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, if they get rid of TikTok and TikTok gets removed, I mean, they're probably either gonna go to YouTube Shorts, but the rumor has it that Elon Musk may bring that Vine.
Maybe something new.
Yeah. Well, no. The rumor is that Elon Musk may bring back Vine. Vine may come back.
It don't matter.
Why?
Huh?
Oh, no damn Vine and shit.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I know why. I mean, it's actually better because right now TikTok's Chinese owned. So that's one of the reasons why they're banning it, because they're getting all the secrets. It's like, think about it. All TikTok is Vine. Vine was TikTok before TikTok. That's all it is.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you're gonna do it, you might as well bring back Vine. So at least it's here in the States. So at least we have control and we can control and regulate it. Then over on TikTok, where it like they're literally saying like they're sending our information over to the Chinese government. They can do whatever they want with it. So
I mean, they can do it. They can do it what they want the information here.
no, I get that, but the thing is, the difference is that they want it here, not in the Chinese hands. That's the point. They want it here, not in the Chinese government's hands. So
I mean, when it comes to social media, it's practically global. They all got a piece of it.
yeah, but there's a lot of information, but that's the thing though. Like, there's a lot of information that basically you got to be in there, because like from there you can see the trends, how people think. Like, just basically if you look into it, there's a lot of things that people don't even realize that you can get when you actually have access to the data that you can't get if you're just like out there. Like, for example, the perfect example of that is like the TikTok. I mean, not the TikTok, the Twitch, the other one, the Twitter files that's coming out. You know, you didn't really know what was going on until you actually got in that. So that's the thing. You got to think about what happens if a government has all that information. That's what I'm saying. So would you rather have it? Well, I should say this. As the American government, would you rather have that information in the Chinese government's hands, or would you rather have that in American government's hands? Now, us as a people, I get it. I don't know, either or is probably like, but you know, I'm just saying, if they had to choose, I think they'd rather have that information than they have the information. So, because that can be used against us if they have it.
But they're already stealing our information too. That's what I'm saying. They're selling our information all the time.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's necessarily going to the government. Like, it could be going. I mean, yeah, because there's other ways you can do it by selling things, but that's not. But it's different from having an app where you can see trends and stuff. So,
all I'm saying to me, let's use.
I just like a big elementary school that everybody lives there, and it's an elementary school for gangsters.
Slow down.
Gangsted out. What it was.
Funny how people from the projects always glorify the projects. Motherfuckers that live in the projects hate the projects.
I wasn't glorifying it. I'm just saying that
I didn't say you were either, did I? I mean, you know, is your subconscious trying to tell you something? Because I never pointed out you. I just made a statement.
Glorifying.
Yeah.
To the projects, so I figured you were saying that you were implying that I was glorifying. I'm not glorifying.
Look, man, if you need to get something off your chest,
go ahead. That's real shit, though.
You let somebody know what's on your chest, you go ahead and let them know. But just like gangbanging, motherfuckers always glorify gangbanging. But then if you really gangbanging, you like, once you get older and that shit, you like, yeah, this ain't even what you supposed to be doing. This ain't it.
Is probably like junior high school for me.
Like that shit is it gets irrelevant when you turn into an adult though. You're like, yeah, this shit is not where it's at. But so many people on the outskirts of it keep that shit going, keep that shit hype.
I don't know.
So yeah. So anyways, I want to thank y'all for checking out this podcast again. I want to thank James, Ella Coolpad, and B for coming on. We definitely appreciate y'all. Just remember, on your way out, make sure to like and subscribe, and also make sure to check out the Clips channel. I understand that these podcasts can be long, so if you want the podcast in shorter formats, definitely check that out. Also, just so you know, you can also check us out on various different Also, you can check us out on various different podcast platforms. So if you just want to get audio, just go there. All the links are down below. And beyond that, I want to thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Also, catch me on the Wisdom app. I go on there once a week, and then you can hear me, just kind of ramble about what's going on and maybe tell you a little bit about what's going on behind the scenes with the podcast. But beyond that, I want to thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. And we'll be back on the next podcast. All right. Y'all have a good one.
Peace.